Pro Group Management. Workers' comp that works for you.
Welcome to Nevada Newsmakers, coming to you from Las Vegas. On the broadcast today, Don Ahern. He's the chairman of the Ahern family of companies, here for the whole show on all new Nevada Newsmakers.
Welcome to the Ahern Boutique Hotel, where luxury and warmth come together in the heart of Las Vegas.
We take pride in offering a one-of-a-kind experience for both locals and tourists.
Join us for handcrafted cocktails and an unforgettable experience.
Joel's Chop House, the perfect place to savor views of the Las Vegas Strip.
Satisfy your cravings at the Ahern Chocolate Shop.
No smoking, no resort fees, and the parking is always free. The Ahern Luxury Boutique Hotel is your home away from home.
As you know, Reno is booming. Toll's development company is helping it grow with insightful design and development, building community with every project, adding beauty, adding excitement, emphasizing our shared humanity. Reno is becoming bigger. Toll's development is helping it become better, more livable, more enjoyable. To learn more, go to tollsdevelopment.com. tollsdevelopment.com.
Welcome to the Winnemucca Big R.
Hi, I'm John Walker. Welcome to Big R Lovelock.
Hi, I'm Rich Martin. Welcome to Fallon Big R.
My name is Braden. Welcome to Big R Fernley.
Hi, I'm Kelly. Welcome to Big R Sparks.
This is Nevada Newsmakers with host Sam Shad on No Holds Barred Political Forum. Now, from the Nevada Newsmakers broadcast headquarters, here is Sam Shad.
And back on Nevada Newsmakers, coming to you from the Ahern Hotel in Las Vegas, and we are joined by the man who owns the Ahern Hotel, Don Ahern, chairman of the Ahern family of companies. Welcome, sir.
Well, thank you, Sam. Grateful to be here.
Well,
good to see you again.
Thank you, and it's a pleasure to be back. You've been a great supporter of the program. Let's talk about what's going on here. I mean, every time we come down, there's more stuff going on. You're continuing to invest in the property. How well is it going?
Well, we're on a good trajectory. We haven't arrived yet, but we're on a great trajectory. Every month, things are changing, and we've got ourselves all mapped out way into next year. And for folks that haven't been here in a few months, then come on back and you'll see a change. It's an ever-changing experience around.
My best friends from London were visiting just recently, and as part of their trip, they were coming to Las Vegas and wanted to spend a few nights. And they asked me where to stay, and I, of course, sent them here.
Oh, good.
And they were delighted with the fact that you don't charge a resort fee, you don't charge for Wi-Fi, you don't charge for parking, which makes you an outlier on the Strip.
Yeah.
I mean, that's got to be one of the biggest selling points for the property beyond all the amenities that you have.
Sure. Well, we're a luxury boutique hotel, and we love our customers, our guests, and the repeat customers is what we're really looking for. And I don't think you're going to have repeat customers if you're, kind of gouging them every opportunity that comes along. It is hard. I'm not going to say it's easy, but it is hard to make a profit in this hotel business. It's a hugely competitive business. Where else can you go in renting rooms where right next door to you there's 100 and, I don't know, you know the number, 150, 200,000?
Close to 170,000 rooms now.
Yeah, okay, 170,000 rooms. That's competition. That's serious competition. So we got to give folks a reason to come here. It's safe, it's clean. We're the cleanest hotel in Las Vegas. we get that award routinely every month, and people enjoy that.
Well, you're also, you've added a luxury steakhouse, you've added a comedy club, you've added more entertainment.
Right.
I mean, it just keeps going.
Yeah, so we've tapped into some really good entertainment here. We now have a black group singing on Sundays
For your brunch.
for the brunch, and that's getting real popular.
It's a
and
Motown brunch.
It's a Motown brunch, yes. So that's really going over big, and personally, I really enjoy it. Some of the magicians we've had are just out of control. We have one that's my favorite, a fella named Rocco. I don't know if you had a chance to see him. He's amazing. World class. I'm talking the best in class. And then we have the Neil Diamond Show and the Beatles Show, which is starting right away. That's coming. And then we have a few other shows that are a little further down the road. Now these aren't brand new out-of-the-box shows. These are ones that are proven shows that have been in this town for a few years here and there.
Well, the one you haven't mentioned is, I'm sure, your favorite, which is your son, Ryan.
Yeah, of
who
course.
puts on one of the best shows that you have in the room.
Yeah, my son, Ryan Ahern. In fact, he's doing his show today on a cruise ship somewhere out in one of the oceans. I don't know what ocean he's in, but he works here at the hotel with me, and he's been working in the cruise ship industry for 20 plus years. I'm so very proud of him. And he actually got nominated for an Emmy.
Yes.
3 years ago. So won the Liberace contest as a young man and also as an adult later on.
Well, I'm not blowing smoke to say that he's a fabulous entertainer. The last time we were in town, he was playing here at the property. We stood at the back of the room and watched, and it was fabulous, and it was packed.
Thank you.
You bought up a whole bunch of land at the back, and the last time we talked, you were talking about potential for adding rooms, convention space, because that was kind of the original concept for the property, was to be a convention space where you could buy out the entire property. How's that coming?
It's coming great. We're keeping a few architects employed out there throughout Las Vegas. We hope to put in 300-room tower out there. I can't really tell you today when it's going to get built, but we have some other projects that are going to be done right away. We have a new spa, a separate building, standalone building that's going up next to the pool for a complete spa arrangement. It's 3,000 square feet. And we have some other surprises coming along. We're going to be offering food 24 hours a day.
Okay.
And
I appreciate that as somebody who stays here all the time.
Yeah, we found out that some people want some food. So at our Aroma Cafe is going through a little bit of expansion, and we're going to be putting hot food in there that you'll be able to get to. And a brand new gift shop going in right adjacent to that. And there's a few other surprises we'll tell you more about down the road.
Okay. I want to mention that your good friend Phil Ruffin, who owns Circus in Treasure Island.
Great man.
He told me quite a few years ago that he designed this, or he had the spa designed by his wife at Treasure Island. And it cost him $10 million.
Ooh.
So you might want to keep control of the the expense on the spa.
Well, we do have a spa consultant, but it's not my wife, so we might be okay. I hope we're all right.
Let's talk about the land across the street here. Now, we've got a big as we're taping this, there's going to be a big festival there.
That is Phil Ruffin's property.
Yes. And there was talk, for a while, as you know, because you were involved in the conversation, that the A's might land there.
Right.
That didn't happen. But the basketball arena that was going to be down south near Warm Springs, that is now in a dispute with the people who are selling the land, and the basketball people are saying that they're not going to do that property there. Is there been any discussion about potentially doing this across the street here?
Well, the only thing I know is that there's a constant discussion going on in the Phil Ruffin camp that I hear about, but I don't know any specifics. Sam, I wish I could tell you exactly what might be going on 180 feet to our south here, but whatever it is, Phil Ruffin is an amazing person.
Yes.
He'll come up with something really great. I know he will. And in the meantime, I understand, I hear say, is he's cooperating with the county and the state to expand Sahara, and they're going to be encroaching into his property there to add another lane and kind of get rid of the traffic thing. We may get a stoplight built here, but kind of the crown jewel here is right at the intersection where Sahara Hotel is and so forth. There's going to be a walking bridge crossover,
right,
which is going to be a bit of a oval, something unlike what we have up and down the Strip. I think that's going to be fabulous. And we know our neighbors here that own the property between us and the corner, and a real wonderful group of folks. You know, I'm hoping that they'll come forward with their development plans, you know, to go kitty corner to the Sahara Hotel.
Now, is this Allure? That's
no. Between it's our hotel Allure, which is kind of on the same property, even though they're now divided. Originally, they were the same developer, and then there's the world's largest gift shop.
Right, on the corner.
On the
which
corner.
Which is Primeland. So that's the one you're talking about?
That's the one I'm talking about.
Really?
Wonderful family here in town that owns that, and they have a hotel just up the street here on the Strip as well, by Circus, and another great local family. And they also own the property behind them. As I own behind the hotel, they own behind there as well. So you may see some great things down at the south end of the Strip.
Well, actually, yeah, north end of the Strip.
North.
Yeah.
Didn't I make that mistake before? Yeah.
Yes. No, that's fine. I
always do that. But the north end of the Strip is
well, because it's booming. I mean,
it's booming,
Alex Morello has just invested so much money into the Sahara property. Mm-hmm. You got Phil Ruffin on the other corner, and then that piece of property you're describing is a prime piece of property to redevelop.
Yeah.
And especially with the convention center expansion.
Did you know Roxy's Casino and Roxy's back in the 50s, 60s, 70s and all that?
Don, I'm not that old. Sorry to tell you that.
Well, that's the other corner.
Okay.
Okay, so that would be the northeast corner.
Yeah.
And that was once approved for a 72-story hotel there. It was owned by the Trump family and stuff years ago, but now it's not. So, we've got some great folks for neighbors right around us that some good things could really happen.
Well, I agree. And, the thing about Phil Ruffin, because he told me this in an interview that I did with him several years ago that people can find on the website if they want to find it. When I talked to him about the new Frontier deal, where he made the $1 billion profit, a little over $1 billion, as he likes to say, he said it was always a land deal. He said it was never about the new Frontier, the casino property. It was always about the 38 acres. Mm-hmm. So with him sitting on 100 acres across the street from you, and obviously going to give up some for the expansion of Sahara, but that would make that property even more attractive.
Yeah, I'm sure that the return on that gift, if it's a gift or if he's selling, I don't know what the eminent domain or whatever.
I'm thinking he's going to sell it. That's Phil Ruffin.
Okay. Well, it's his property, and and somebody should pay him for it.
Yes.
He deserves to be paid for it. But I think it'll benefit him and the whole.
Oh, absolutely.
The whole city here. Now you know that this side of Sahara is city.
Yes.
And the other side is county. Adds a little complexity to whatever you're trying to do, and Sahara is a state-controlled highway.
Right.
So you got to play with the city, the state, and the county. to get anything done around here.
That's a headache I would not want to take on. Let's take a break. We'll be back with more with Don Ahern after this time out.
Here on 7 at 7, we're bringing you the local headlines in just 7 minutes.
We've got you covered in the morning, evening, and for all breaking news in between and as it happens.
Life is busy, and we don't waste your time. Join us for local news now streaming on our YouTube page.
The Nevada Builders Alliance has been protecting the interests of the construction industry for over 50 years. Our programs save members thousands of dollars every year and allow them to provide much-needed benefits to their employees. Our industry also allows Nevada to grow. If you're thinking about a career in the construction industry, reach out. And if you haven't thought of a career in construction, what are you waiting for? We are the Nevada Builders Alliance.
Story County is leading Nevada. Home of the Tahoe Reno Industrial Center, Google, Tesla, Panasonic, and other world-leading companies. Story County provides thousands of tech, advanced manufacturing, and logistics careers for Nevadans. We're diversifying and driving Nevada's economy and generating millions in tax revenue and billions in economic activity across northern Nevada. Story County is leading Nevada's future.
What do you count on? You count on your power every day. At NV Energy, we've always powered what's important to you, but we're not looking at the past. We're focused on the future. While our standards are high, our rates will remain low. And our commitment to renewables isn't just meeting standards, but leading the way. Because you can count on more than just your power. You can count on the company who brings it to you. That's our promise. You can count on it.
This is Nevada Newsmakers.
And back on Nevada Newsmakers, we're continuing our conversation with Don Ahern. He's the chairman of the Ahern family of companies, and he also happens to own this hotel, the Ahern Hotel on Sahara, that we broadcast from when we were in Las Vegas, for which we are very grateful for.
Thank you.
There are a lot of classic cars sitting at the front entrance of the property. What is your love for classic cars?
Well, a few of those are mine, but I'm associated mostly in terms of friendship with Bill Byler, who owns Atomic Motors down on East Sunset Road. And he has about 350 of these classic cars down there. He restores them and sells them. And, you know, when you go visit Atomic Motors, which I highly recommend to everybody, I'm down there at least once a week. You can absolutely find me down there because I'm kind of an old gearhead, and you know, I'm more of a mechanic than anything else. Probably.
That's really your true love.
Yeah, it's my true love. Yeah, I've got a manufacturing company, and I employ about 30 engineers. So the way things work kind of excites me. But Bill Byler, out of his 350 cars down there that he has, he rotates them through my hotel here. So we always have some of the most amazing cars. I mean, clear back to 1913 Cadillacs. And I mean, some of these cars are worth hundreds of thousands of dollars, you know. And every week he swaps them out, brings up new ones and takes them back. And he keeps it fresh.
I met him yesterday. He's quite
did you?
Yeah, he's quite a character.
Oh, good.
Yes, very nice guy.
He is. He's probably the smartest guy I've ever met when it comes to classic cars and how to fix them, where to find the parts. And anyhow, he's one of my best friends.
And it's quite a treasure hunt to do that.
Yeah.
Let me ask you this, because now you I brought it up in terms of cars, but you obviously love them. What do you think about electric cars?
Well, I think electric cars are highly overrated.
Really?
Yeah.
Because
you can't really go very far.
True.
And and you know, the cold weather, they don't work very well, and so forth. And you know, there's something going wrong at the governmental level right now, trying to push these electric cars on us, and things like hydrogen, which I don't think is worthy at all into the near future. But the thing that is absolutely right on the forefront for us to make a good solid step toward environmental cleanup is to go to natural gas. We have an unlimited amount of natural gas, and it burns very clean. Now, ultimately, the answer to our energy crisis is nuclear. I promise you, there's at least 8 companies I'm aware of that are producing futuristic nuclear reactors that are going to be possibly even as small as to be in your home.
Well, did you hear the news that came out just last week that because Microsoft needs so much energy for their data farms, that they're actually going to put back into operation one of the towers at 3 Mile Island to generate nuclear power to be able to generate that.
Good.
It's a step in the right direction.
Yeah, I hadn't heard that. But ultimately, we're going to be running on a nuclear power basis for probably centuries and centuries to come. But sometimes you got to crawl before you walk. And the government is doing basically nothing or doing things to preclude natural gas. You know, when you take a carbon fuel and you're trying to put it in your car, it comes from oil. Oil comes from crude oil, and in the mining world they call this tar, called bitumen. Yeah, I don't know if you're familiar with that.
Actually, I am.
Okay, so you know when you take that and you look at the molecule, it's that long, and it's got a ton of carbon atoms. It's got a ton of hydrogen atoms. But all we're trying to do is get to the hydrogen and get to the oxygen and burn that. And so they have to refine the living heck out of that in order to get down to, let's say, down to gasoline. And you can just use natural gas and you're already there. You've got a very short molecule that burns relatively clean. It's the perfect stepping stone to the future. Now, they just built multi-million, maybe closer to $1 billion hydrogen plant north of here. But you can't really store hydrogen. You can't control it because it's the smallest thing on Earth. It'll float right through steel. You know, they have to put carbon inside those tanks to hold on to it. So, and then the way you make hydrogen is it's an electrolysis process. It takes a lot of electricity to make the hydrogen to run the engine that makes the electricity.
Right.
It's completely illogical.
All
Natural gas. Quote me on that.
All right, and I will, and we'll take a quick break and we'll be right back.
Early in the morning or throughout the night, professional truck drivers are on the job, serving you, safely moving freight that's crucial to our economy. From the oldest industries to our newest innovators, from the exotic to the everyday, trucks are everywhere, moving everything. Never afraid to embrace a future that makes Nevada and our nation stronger. Trucking moves America forward.
Pro Group Management is the place where companies can find workers' comp solutions that are designed to meet their specific business requirements. As regulations evolve, Pro Group takes a proactive approach to clear the path to make sure your business stays ahead of the curve. Knowing your workers' comp program is optimized, you can focus on other important matters related to your growing business. Pro Group Management, workers' comp that works for you.
Like a traditional handmade basket, retail is woven into the fabric of life in Nevada. From big box to mom and pop, retail supports our communities in countless ways. Jobs for the disabled, team uniforms for kids, help for the elderly, and so much more. Retail employs over 1 in 10 workers. Retail supports Nevada, and we support retail.
RANNV.org. For 50 years, Nevada Heating has been keeping people comfortable in their homes. At Nevada Heating, call the Do It Right guys and get the heat back on today. Call us today and we'll fix it today. That's the Nevada Heating way. Why freeze for days on end when Nevada Heating can get your furnace fixed today? Call us today and we'll fix it today. at 323-5585 or schedule us on our website at nevadaheating.com.
This is Nevada Newsmakers.
And back on Nevada Newsmakers with our remaining moments with Don Ahern. He's the chairman of the Ahern family of companies, and where we broadcast from when we're in Las Vegas. I was looking at your website, and I was stunned by the number of countries that you are currently operating in with your various companies. Canada, Chile, Denmark, Germany, Spain, Portugal, Ireland, Japan, and there's about 18 different companies that you're operating. You have not slowed down since you sold Ahern Rentals.
Well, Ahern Rentals was just one of them. And the manufacturing, and kind of the flip side of manufacturing is distribution. So we have like 7 manufacturing plants, including China and England and New Zealand and stuff like that. Then we have the distribution spread around.
Well, it's an extraordinary company, and it's fun to watch. And I know the next time I'm going to talk to you, there's some very exciting things that you're planning to do in a portion of Las Vegas that's underserved that we'll get to next time I see you. Thanks for doing this, and thanks for hosting us as always.
You're welcome, Sam. I hope you and your viewers come to the Ahern Hotel and see a show and have dinner.
And stay.
And stay.
It's a beautiful property. I stay here all the time. We'll be right back.
All right.
Southwest Specialties has been making the homes and businesses of Nevada beautiful for more than 20 years. Their experienced designers and craftsmen create the walkways, backyards, water features, and a variety of outdoor cooking areas that add curb appeal and value to your investment. Call today or visit them at their website and see how they can make your outdoor spaces special. Southwest Specialties, creative, distinctive, beautiful.
We wouldn't steer you wrong with the gold standard of steaks at Joel's Chop House. Indulge in dry-aged steaks, seafood, Wagyu tomahawks, and great views of the Strip.
Imagine a magical garden that feeds Carson City's hungry and homeless, teaches our high school students agriculture, creates hanging floral displays to beautify downtown, and yet charges nothing. It's not magic. It's the Greenhouse Project. It's real, it's growing, and it needs your help. Go online to carsоncitygreenhouse.org so together we can grow it forward.
Save money and take transit. Did you know you can ride the bus all day for less than what it would cost you for a gallon of gas? Plan your trip now by going to rtcwashoe.com.
Each day, the Children's Advocacy Alliance partners with leaders, legislators, and families across Nevada to improve children's health, education, economic well-being, and safety. We recognize Nevada will be no better than the state of its children. Be a part of this change. Be a supporter of the Children's Advocacy Alliance. For more information, go to caanv.org.
Thanks for watching Nevada Newsmakers coming to you from Las Vegas. Our thanks to the Ahern Hotel for accommodating us. We'll see you on the next broadcast.